Hey magical sparks, welcome back. It's Sparkle here, and today's video is going to be a really relaxing sketch with me type video, so feel free to grab your sketchbook and a pencil and just draw along and unwind. So today I'm going to be filling an entire sketchbook page with some of my original characters, and we're also going to be talking about my art style. Now I know that right off the bat a lot of you guys might have seen that it looks pretty different and this sketch looks nothing like my art style. Well, yes, you are right, but I can explain. So ever since I got Pinterest, I've been really inspired by the different types of drawings and illustrations that I've been getting on my recommendations. And all that like inspiration overflow has been the main reason why I wanted to change my art style, so that is exactly why I'm trying something different today. And I have been doing a whole heap of experimenting in my sketchbook. If I ever do a sketchbook tour for this sketchbook, then you might be able to see, but I did a lot of experimenting and this is the style that I'm working with right now, and I have no idea how it's going to change in the future. I might just go back to my old style, I might stick with this one, or it might change and become a little bit different. We'll see though. But I did have a lot of fun trying at this new art style. Although I wasn't completely happy with how the final result came out, I was pretty happy with the sketch and how I managed to step outside my comfort zone. Okay, and now let's talk about who I'm drawing exactly. Now, like I said in one of my older videos, I'm not someone who really creates OCs. I kind of just make a drawing and move on to the next drawing, but recently I've been inspired to create some OCs, so that is what I did in my sketchbook, in this sketchbook particularly. And if you have been watching my channel for quite some time, you might be familiar with Norol and Blossom, but we have a new addition today, and don't worry, we're going to be talking about them pretty soon. But just before that, I want to say thank you guys so much for 791 subscribers. We are so close to 800 and I just still can't believe it. Thank you guys so much for all the ongoing support. Also, if you guys would like a shout out in my next video, make sure to comment this emoji down below. I'm not going to be giving a shout out to everyone. I'm going to pick 3 people at random, but if you would like to get a shout out, if you would like to have a chance to get a shout out, then don't forget to comment that emoji. Alright, so a lot of you guys might be familiar with the first person I'm drawing at the top of the page, and that is Norol. I actually designed her in one of my recent videos with the help of my dog. It was a really fun collab with him, but yes, make sure to go and check that video out. It was actually lots of fun. And just for a quick background story, Norol pretty much comes from this civilization, this ancient kind of civilization that have been hidden in the forest for a long time. So they're hiding from the modern world, and in that civilization all the people are like hybrids, so they are a mix of humans and different animals. And in Nora's case, or Norol, and her nickname is Nora by the way, in Nora's case she's a mix of deer and human. She's got a really adventurous personality and she really wants to explore the world outside, but of course she can't do that because their civilization is hidden. And she also has this little buddy called Nyrin. He's just a little bird and he can talk as well. I didn't get to draw Nyrin on this page because I didn't want it to be too crammed, but you can check out that video for more context on her. And that's just briefly what Nora's story is about. And the next person I'm drawing is Blossom. So Blossom you might have seen on my community post. I drew her when I got this sketchbook at first. Not gonna lie, it was honestly just a random drawing that I did, but I ended up liking the design so much that I decided to actually create a brother character for her as well and turn her into an OC. So I haven't exactly created a full-on story for them yet, but at this point here's what's running in my head. So Blossom and Bud are both siblings. Their names and designs are inspired by roses, and they both live in an underwater world full of adventures and thrilling surprises at every turn. The main difference between these two is that Bud likes to stick to the rules and avoid surprises, whereas Blossom has more of a carefree spirit and she has a thirst for adventure. But they always stick together and they unlock new surprises in the underwater world, and their life is just full of adventure. And that pretty much sums up their background story for now. But yeah, I didn't get to draw Bud on this page because I decided to draw another OC, so right now I've only drawn Blossom. And talking about that third original character, in the bottom of this page we have my new OC. His name is Sunday and he is a really carefree person as well, pretty much like Blossom, but he comes from this different story. But I haven't really worked on the story yet, but I kind of have this idea of him in my head. So he's pretty much like this really chill person. He goes to this academy and he loves maths and physics and paper airplanes. And I decided to name him Sunday because personally for me Sundays are just those days where I relax and just do nothing, and I kind of want to convey his chill personality through the name, hence the name Sunday. And that is pretty much all I have to say about these characters. I feel like as time goes I'm probably going to change the designs and maybe even their names and their stories as well, but we'll see how that goes. And I feel like I might even forget about some of these OCs, But if you guys are interested in any more OC content or like OC trading cards or just meet my OCs kind of video, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. But on another note, can we just talk about that adorable bunny on the left side of the screen? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. My friend got this cute little bunny for me recently and I love it. It's just such a cute addition to my desk. And also Easter's coming up. Would you guys like to see an Easter themed video? I might be making one. And also just a heads up, I am thinking of changing my profile picture and updating it, so I might be making a video on that. And also an Easter themed video along with the tutorial video that you guys voted on from my community post. And at this point, it seems like a lot of you guys want to see a video of how I color and blend with markers. I'm not sure if the poll is going to change, but we'll see. Also, I'm getting a small break from school as well, so I think I might be able to make more videos. So if you guys have any suggestions, make sure to pop them down below in the comments as well. I also want to use this chance to finish this sketchbook because recently I've been starting to sketch more often. The thing is, I got really busy in between, but then I tried to find more time to draw, even if it was really busy for me. And ever since I started doing that, I've just filled in a lot more pages than I usually do. And I feel like I might finish this sketchbook pretty soon. I'm halfway through, but at the rate I'm traveling right now, I feel like I'm gonna be done much quicker than I thought at first. Also, something else that's really been motivating me is that I got my first ever Canson sketchbook and I cannot wait to try it out. So that's another reason why I want to finish this sketchbook a bit more faster. For this drawing, you might have seen in the original sketch that I had a lot of background elements like leaves and flowers and hearts and everything, but then I decided that I might just not draw them because I felt like that might make the page a little bit too busy. But I did still keep that little sketch of my dog at the top corner of the page, and I think it looks really cute. But in all honesty, I liked how the sketch looked before I did the line art and the coloring. I think it just looked a bit more flowier and a bit more loose, and I feel like after I did the line art, I kind of messed up on some places. Personally, I liked Blossom's and Nora's face before I did the line art, and when I was halfway through the coloring, I felt like this page just wasn't going to turn out how I wanted it to be and how I visualized it might turn out. It turned out okay, I think, but I wasn't sure if I was going to post this or not. But in the end, I just went with it, and I hope you guys like it. There's definitely a lot to improve on, and I feel like the fact that I changed my style really influenced how this page turned out. But hopefully I can just build on the parts that I think need improving and hopefully improve in the future. Also, something else from the video where I drew Nora for the first time, I remember how I was complaining about how the top and her hair didn't really contrast a lot and they looked really similar in color. So I kept that in mind this time and I made Nora's top a little bit darker. I think that definitely makes a difference though, because now you can kind of tell her hair apart from her top, whereas last time you couldn't really do that. But that's a change I made. Also, with my Arrtx marker set, I've been using this one color so much for all my drawings. It's the number 8 marker, I think. It's like this pinkish red and it's such a pretty color, and I've been using it so much in my sketchbook. I feel like if any of my markers run out, that one is probably going to be the first. But yeah, this page was lots of fun for me to make. I love drawing my OCs and coloring them in. It was just so relaxing and fun, and I really like how the final thing came out as well. It's probably one of the most colorful pages in my sketchbook, and it's just really inspired me to make my pages more colorful again. But when I was coloring those blocks behind the characters, I did feel a little hesitant about how it was going to turn out, but I think it turned out pretty cool in the end. But anyways, here's how the page turned out, and here are how all my OCs look in my new art style, which is still evolving to this second. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Anyways, have a fabulous day. Stay awesome as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, magical sparks!